In the soft morning light, our design emerges as a sculptural mass, a monolithic form carved with intention, inspired by the solid geometry of the David Street house. The exterior feels like a quiet sculpture in the landscape, rendered in pale gray stucco, its surface gently textured, almost tactile, catching shifting shadows from surrounding trees. This strong form anchors the home on a narrow urban lot, yet conceals a secret world within, a structure both protective and expressive, whose simplicity belies its richness. As you step toward the house, a low wall reveals a secluded courtyard, a private front retreat shielded from the street. This courtyard acts like a threshold, a buffer between the bustle of the neighborhood and the calm sanctuary of family life. Behind this wall, the front glazing is softly recessed, offering views into the living space without compromising privacy. The courtyard's quiet geometry is framed by thoughtfully placed plantings, the interplay of shadow and light adding a gentle, contemplative rhythm to this outdoor room. On the back of the house, the design unfolds into a lightweight, tectonic screen porch, creating a counterpoint to the solidity of the front mass. This rear structure feels like a delicate shell, its perforated walls filtering daylight and breezes. It becomes a shady, breezy extension of the interior, a place to lounge, read, or dine. Timber decking underfoot and slim structural supports give the space a refined, open-air quality, a place where architecture and nature entwine, providing both shelter and a sense of freedom. Entering the heart of the home, you find a ground floor of open, interconnected spaces, kitchen, study, living, and TV zones, all defined not by walls but by custom Douglas Fir cabinetry. These warm, vertical wood elements both divide and unify, creating functional zones while preserving the feeling of a single, expansive room. Overhead, a continuous ceiling stretches, and the constant line of sight fosters a sense of unity. Here, the design breathes, family activities, work, and repose coexist effortlessly in a forgiving, flexible plan. At the center of this ground floor lies a surprising vertical sliver, an internal light well. This modest shaft of daylight becomes the home's soul, channeling sun from above to the very core of the house. It draws your eye upwards, connecting ground and upper levels, and fills the interior with shifting patterns of natural light. This design move brings softness, drama, and an unexpected spatial depth to what might otherwise feel compact, turning the structure into a dynamic, living organism rather than a static box. Ascending, in spirit, the narrative moves to the upper floor, where 3 bedrooms are perched like perched pavilions. These rooms are linked by a slender bridge that arches gracefully above the lower level, overlooking the kitchen and living areas below. Each bedroom opens directly onto its own private outdoor deck or patio, offering a personal connection to the sky, breeze, and cityscape. Meanwhile, roof pop-ups, small sculptural volumes, puncture the ceiling, bringing in generous daylight and making each modest room feel expansively framed. This imagined home, inspired by David Street House, is a celebration of harmonious simplicity. It is both grounded and light, solid and porous, an architecture of contrast and balance. The carved mass, the private courtyard, the airy porch, the fluid open plan, the radiant light well, the bridging upper level, all these elements coalesce into a poetic, deeply human dwelling. It speaks of thoughtful design, of strong connections between inside and outside, of privacy and openness. Above all, it embodies a quiet confidence, a home that feels both modest and monumental, intimate and expansive.